Welcome to Inside Casting on VCN. I am casting director and author Sharon Bialy. My actual start was in commercials, and I freelanced for about 4 different casting directors, which was very unusual. Ava Shevitt, Ellen Blake, Pam Sparks, Paul Ventura. And at that time, everybody did commercials, even if they did movies and television. And I really met a lot of the town, and I was from the theater and bumped into Rick Pagano and said, since we both love the theater, we should work together. And he ended up giving my number to a casting director who was using his office while he was going on his honeymoon. So I came over to start as the casting assistant on a movie called Blue Velvet by David Lynch. And that was my start. I have a particular bias, and a good one, towards actors who are trained in the theater. Because that is my background, it's something I look for. But I find that the actors who have training in the theater know how to handle language, know how to handle dialogue, they know how to turn a phrase, and all of these are important in many of the shows that I work with. And although television and film are visual medium, there's still a lot in the spoken dialogue, and 9 times out of 10, the person with theater training will really make the choices that bring the words to life. And I think one of the reasons you see so many British actors coming over here and being so successful is because they're all theater trained, and that's just a part of their background. And when they start competing against some of the actors in this country that have no training, they'll often win out. I think that the landscape of casting has completely changed in the cable television world because all of the great writers are migrating towards television. I think 20 years from now, 30 years from now, they'll look back on this decade as the golden age of cable television. And as the writers and the showrunners come to that arena, so do the actors follow, because good material draws on people. And you used to see people go from television to film, and now you see people go from film to television. Even myself, I started in commercials, then I went to feature films, and then I went into television. And actors will follow great writing, and the shows, you know, on cable will take chances, often that films can't do anymore. You see the tentpole movies and the feature films. In other words, Terminator 1, 2, 3, those type of action movies that the corporations have to make. And I think on cable you see the voice of an artist, and it's still, even in network television, the place that will be willing to create stars. You don't have to bank on a star to make your television show. You will see film actors come to do either a long guest star arc on a television show or be interested in doing a limited run series. A lot of the cable shows only do 13 as opposed to 22, so it allows you and affords you an opportunity to have a film career beyond your television series. If your television series is a hit worldwide, Mad Men, The Walking Dead, it affords you more recognizability in the film world as well. So what used to be, oh, you can't do television and be a film actor, just look at Bryan Cranston or John Hamm. You know, you now get on a hit cable show, and it expands your feature film opportunities to a great degree. I believe an actor's attitude is one component of the audition experience, and it can make all the difference. Acting and auditioning are different beasts. You know, auditioning is a skill and acting is a craft, and one can learn how to audition better. I can audition pretty well right now after spending 25 years behind the camera, but I can't act. So I don't know if that answers the question directly, but the attitude that one comes in with of confidence, of having made choices, having done their homework, not being desperate for the work, but just going in and playing and having fun and doing what you do best can make all the difference.